Hi everyone, welcome back to an Age of Wonders 3 challenge series. For this challenge series, which comes right after my 40-turn head start given to my opponent's challenge, which was way too difficult for my liking. I'm going to do something that hopefully should not be as grindy, which is a heroes only challenge. So for this, I can only own hero units and use them in attack and defense. So the non-hero units, the rank and file units I start with, tier 1s and tier 2s and tier 3s, I have to delete them. I have to disband them right from the start. And any non-hero units that I earn from quests or clearing sites, I disband as soon as possible. I'm not allowed to summon any units on the overworld that will then be able to be used with me. I will allow myself to summon units as a part of things like Chaos Rift or summoning Ancestral Spirit if I get that certain type of hero. So temporary summons within a battle are okay, but not summoning units that I'll be able to use battle to battle. What else? I'm going to start with the leader, and then I'll, of course, have a hero who offers to join, and so I will accept them. And I'll be accepting heroes that offer to join throughout the rest of the game, and I'm intentionally going to be playing Necromancer, which is my strongest class, and Necromancer and Draconian, which is a good class race combination that I always use and talk about in my Steam guide. If you haven't read that yet, please check that out, where I go into detail about how I approach using this race class combination to take on difficult challenges like this. So I'm going to be ghouling with these two necromancers. I'm going to be ghouling enemy heroes as quickly and as soon and in such great numbers I can, because again, my only fighting forces will be composed entirely of heroes, so ghouling I think will be really essential. Let's go through the settings. Emperor, large land, normal, 5 versus 1 on a large map. Adding more than 5 Emperor AIs can crowd them out sometimes, and they can't snowball as much. Weak starting units, although, you know what? Because this applies, I believe, to myself and the AI, I'm going to start them, I'll start them at strong, just to give them an advantage. I'll start them at strong, because I'm going to be disbanding mine, of course, so it won't help me, but it will help them start to snowball. So that sounds like something that would make things very difficult for me, but easier for them. Far distance to allow them to snowball, average. Few roaming units because it tends to hurt AI. Few treasure sites because humans can use them better than AI. Many because this allows AI to snowball. Average. Few because humans use the treasures better than the AI usually do. Both of these on just to make it easier to cover. All that standard. Teams, so everybody versus me. Classic turns. I will customize my leader. I've got one prepared with some specializations I think will make sense. Advanced rules, normal, standard, normal, never, normal, because if you put it on higher, it's more challenging for the AI to snowball. Medium cosmic, number of max heroes, I think 5 is fine. Capped at 15, because if I raised this, it would make it easier on me, since I'll be really relying on having beefed up heroes. So I'll keep this cap in place so that they can't get too OP. I'm going to, like I have done in the past, I'm going to not allow myself to found cities because the AI sucks at that, and humans can really take advantage of that. So I'm going to not allow myself that opportunity. I also am never going to accept the surrender of AI opponents, which will force me to hunt them down and kill them, which will take me more time and make it more difficult. let's see, is there any other settings that I did not talk about that I needed to? No, I think that's all the stuff. So you can see what the setup is like. So let's launch and then select people. So this is who I'll be playing. Instead of my usual Destruction Adept and Master and then Shadowborn Adept, I got rid of the Master because I would rather have the Degenerate spell from Wild Magic Adept, which gives 60% weakness to every type of magic, and it's a guaranteed proc, as I understand it. And so that will increase my ability to ghoul enemy heroes that I come across in battle. That will seem even more important, I think, than being able to cast Disintegrate and other stuff that comes with Master of Destruction. So that is the thought with that. So I have thought about how my strategy for this is going to differ from the typical strategy where I'm, get to use normal units, not just hero units. And what it means, and differences with like a 20-turn delay or 40-turn delay and stuff like that. And so I'm going to have to make some adjustments to my typical strategy to make this work. And what I'm thinking is that I'm not going to be able to defend cities because I can't split my heroes. I have to keep all my fighting units, all my heroes in one place, and try and take out leaders and capitals quickly. I think I have to move quickly and take them out because the more they snowball, the harder it will be for me to come out on top. It also means I can't hold cities. I probably won't even be able to hold my headquarters. And so I have to be prepared to do a cityless thing, which is okay because heroes don't keep upkeep, so I'm not having to pay upkeep for heroes. But it does mean that my my research is going to suck because I'm not going to own many cities, and my mana production is going to suck because I'm going to be mostly relying on plundering for my source of mana and clearing sites and whatnot. So that will be interesting. I'm in the middle, which means I'm going to meet the enemies sooner. I'm looking here at who I've got, and it sucks when you're against pikeman units like these because they can absolutely trash. Man, it sucks. I would have loved to start with that, right? Because they can trash heroes because they're mounted. Elf. Do elves hate? Yeah, and they hate volcanic, which sucks. So this is going to be fun. But per the challenge, got to get rid of all these. See you later. I may try and build up a forge here since that's something useful. I don't know, it's going to be challenging. But there we go. Guess I will accept because I need to make sure it's a necromancer. And so I'm going to stop here because this is the setup episode, and in the next episode I will proceed with turn 1. So I'm looking forward to this challenge. I think it will be extremely difficult, especially in the beginning, starting out with just 2 units and having to handle multi-units, especially pikemen. But we'll see what happens, and I will see you in episode 2.